Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing today? Hey Canva girl, I hope y'all are having a great day. I know I am. I have a long day ahead of me, y'all. I have a long day ahead of me. I have an event to go to later. So I'm kinda prepared. I'm kind of prepared. I want to get dressed later, so this is what y'all get. Anyway, I hope you're having a great Thursday. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you're gonna forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. So please follow, please subscribe, y'all. What else do I have to say? Uh 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 yeah, and the event I'm going to today is the reason I couldn't make it yesterday. I had to get something to wear. It was a whole thing. Yesterday was just yesterday, okay? But today is today, and it's a better freaking day. Anywho, today I want to talk to y'all about an interview that NEyo's wife, ex-wife, Raney, Crytsal Raney did on the Breakfast Club this morning. I want to talk about that. I also want to talk about Tyrese Gibson and why I think Tyrese is mad at Country Wayne regarding his ex-wife Samantha. Also, I want to speak a little bit about OJ's passing. I just found out when I opened Twitter a little while ago that OJ passed. So I want to get into that a little bit. Now, y'all already know the situation. Before we get into today's show, I got to drop this intro because if I don't drop the intro, I don't feel like the live is officially began. So let's just do it and get on with the rest of today's show, shall we? Okay, guys. So we're going to start with Tyrese since I already have that pulled up. We're going to start with Tyrese really quickly. So I want to say Tyrese came out yesterday. Okay. So this is Hollywood Unlocked, as y'all can see. So Tyrese came out yesterday to tell us his opinions about freeloading baby mamas and all of this shit. We all know Tyrese is, let me mute this. Okay. I was just hoping my volume was still on. Shit. Hold on. We all know Tyrese has an issue with everyone who has had a child for him. Okay, he has issues with these women. Tyrese is the epitome of Jody. He is the real life baby boy, my opinion. Okay, I watch Country Wayne in the morning. If you don't know, y'all know who Country Wayne is. He's a comedian. Nonetheless, I watch Country Wayne skits on YouTube. I really enjoy them. I think he's going to blow up. I think he might mess around and, who knows, he might outdo Tyler Perry one of these days because I be on them skits. Okay, his skits be skitting, and he makes a shitload of money from them, and he brings in a lot of he has his own base actors. He grew from it just being skits with him and his family, his brothers, his sons, and it has evolved. Okay, it's evolved. There's multiple plot lines, storylines, etc., etc., etc. If you don't watch it, go watch it. Support the Black Man's YouTube channel. Subscribe. Okay, listen. So yesterday, I woke up before I went to Marshall's and whatever to do whatever. Like I said, I watch it in the morning because he drop them a lot, mostly during the night. I watch it before I get on Instagram and stuff. Right, that's how much I like it. Anyway. So I was watching yesterday, and if you watch Country Wayne, you know what I'm about to say. So I'm watching yesterday. They already set up a plot, again, the skits. Well, Wayne is a womanizer. We know he got 10 children, and he's a womanizing. He's running through everybody in the cast, his assistant. And one of the regulars on the show basically was like, "Oh, you need therapy. You're doing too much. You need to figure out why you run through women like this, etc., etc." Right? So she's like, "I have a therapist for you to meet." Child, yesterday, why the hell I turn on the Country Wayne skit, and the first one I see is the therapist. I'm like, all right, let me see what's going on before I jump to any other skit. I go up on there because I noticed something. Someone looked familiar, right, in the thumbnail. I go and I'm looking, and I'm like, that's Tyrese's ex-wife. So Tyrese's ex-wife is in the new Country Wayne, is currently added into new Country Wayne skits. Mind you, like I said, they've had Life Jennings on the skits. They've had a lot of other comedians, again, a bunch of actors that y'all seen in other shows, right? Who else? They had Derek, what the frick is his name? Derek Jackson. They had Derek Jackson on the show. They have a lot of people on the show, right? Why Tyrese's ex-wife, is currently on the show. She's going to be on there for at least 3 or 4 more episodes, at least, right? They'll see how it goes. As Wayne's new therapist. Now, I'm looking through the comments. And everybody is like, "Oh, well, we see who Wayne about to take down now." Now, again, not in real life, in the skits, right? In his skits. We see who Wayne going to take down now, because I'm looking through the comments, and as soon as I see the comments, I'm like, Tyrese about to blow a gasket today. Why is Tyrese about to blow a gasket today? Because his ex-wife is working with Country Wayne and getting paid. See, the thing is, and I'm going to play this Tyrese skit in a minute, but I want to say this, okay? Country Wayne is a lot of things, but what he is not is never online complaining about taking care of his children. Country Wayne sat up on Shannon Sharp. He sits up on the skits and tell us he funds the hell out of the ex-wives, his children's mothers. I believe Country Wayne probably make like $1 million. I don't know, but he makes a lot of money monthly from these skits, right? There are a lot of views. He makes a lot of money on these skits. Of course, they pay the actors. They get, I don't remember how much they get. I think they get like 10 stacks a episode, depending on actor. I don't remember. Anyway, Country Wayne is the epitome of, it doesn't matter what previously happened between you and me. It doesn't matter about my emotions. It doesn't matter about your emotions. What matters is that our children are taken care of. I'm going to fund my children's lives, and make sure that even if they are not full-time living with me, they are still living the same kind of life with their mother as they would be if I didn't fuck up, right? If I didn't fuck up and, their mother left me because I fucked up, right? This is the same man, like I just said, who spends about, not court-ordered child support, but divvies up around $200,000 monthly to these women to take care of his 10 children, right? We've seen men like so upset that he does that he takes care of his children with a percentage of the astronomical amount of money he is making, right? So it's not lost on me that kind of fatherhood, let's say that kind of fatherhood, because again, we're not debating Country Wayne and his relationships and how we're not debating that. Okay, we're debating after all is said and done, and you have a child, and you're not boinking a child's mother no more. You still are responsible for your child, right? And Kountry Wayne fucking understands that shit. Okay, Tyrese does not. So I find it so I'm not shocked. Let's start. I'm not shocked that Kountry Wayne offered that girl a job because of all the back and forth. We don't even know all the back and forth between Tyrese, like you doing all of this. And again, it was problems with his first baby mother. Okay, let's not act like it's only problems with this one. It's problems with anybody who does not want to continue to fuck you. You just want to be like on your own after you done affected that woman's life for the rest of her life because she's a mother now, right? Kountry Wayne understands that. Tyrese does not. Okay, so it's not lost on me. I expected to see Tyrese get up on his shit and say some dumb shit like what I'm about to play right now. Okay, so let's listen to his dumb ass after he saw his ex-wife, Samantha Lee. I don't want to say Gibson. I think she changed her last name back, but I don't remember. But after he saw his wife, Samantha Lee, in my opinion, this is all my opinion, okay, and allegedly, after he saw his wife that morning, he got his ass up that morning, and somebody said, oh, did you see your wife on Kountry Wayne skits? He got up there, got mad because she got a job that gets given her a bag. And on top of that, by somebody who you don't even have to argue with to take care of the children you have with them. That's embarrassing. The nigga who still he trash. Kountry Wayne trash as a man, as you know, you don't date him, but he comprehends that woman has to take care of this child. It's not about me and my fucking feelings and my goddamn emotions. It's about making sure that all of my children live very comfortably because guess what? Their father does. And Kountry Wayne does not agree with, well, she ain't with me no more. She left me because I treated her like shit. She left me, so she on her own, and I'll do the bare minimum for my kids because I can't get because the pussy ain't on speed dial no more. Let's play.
No freeloading baby mamas either. So
that's why.
Don't even jump in my comments about that. I'm always and have always took care of mine. You gonna leave me and you want to take?
How is that sway when these women are coming at you to pay a minimal percentage of anything that you earn to take care of your children, and you are mad about it? Don't play in our face. Play in your own face. Gaslight yourself, because we see what the fuck is happening.
Take my life with you? That's not happening. I'm gonna fight you to the.
Your children should have your lifestyle. You would never see Kountry Wayne saying some shit like that. Why? Because he comprehends that his children should live the same lifestyle he does. Because you work to take care, because he works and do all the things that he does so he can be able to take care of his children, take care of himself and his children, and make sure his children are able to elevate based off of everything that their father has earned, because it's not only on the mother. Okay.
End of the earth. But as far as what mine need, they're gonna have more than enough. It's not my job to take care of you and your life and go lavish your lifestyle, and you decided to leave me. You're gonna sit across from your new boyfriend, your new fiance, your new husband, and be pimping off my money while this nigga laying up in something that I'm paying for and driving around in, and dinners and vacations that I'm paying for? I'm not doing it. But pertaining to my child or my children, they're gonna always have more than what they need. I'm talking about those of you who are running around here broken. We're not talking about no freeloading baby mamas either. So don't even jump in my comments about that. I'm always, and
I'm gonna let this play one more time, but in everything that I just told y'all, in case you did not know, how Country Wayne gives it up when it comes to his exes, right? Even in his skits, right? He's not, Country Wayne isn't out here saying, you don't want me no more? Fine. But I'll fund my kids' lives and shit, I'll fund yours because I want my kid to live the way that I live. I want my kids to live the way that I live. And there's no stipulations along the lines of, well, you can't get a new boyfriend. You can't get a new husband. Because at the end of the day, you getting a new boyfriend or you getting a new husband does not change the fact that he is going to provide for his children. He's going to make sure they're good. He's going to pay the bills in the house that they live in because he can't afford to. And if you have a boyfriend, that's on you. As long as your boyfriend is good to his children, he don't give a fuck. So in me telling you that, I want you to listen to what Tyrese says again and ask me, who is he talking to? Who is he talking to, talking around, trying to act like he's not addressing a specific man who mad because he's mad that man gave his baby mama a job, which she's going to get about at least 10 stacks for every little 3-4 minute skit, because that's how much the money his skits be pulling in. They get paid. You know who else is in the skits? Usher ex-wife, Tamika Raymond. She's currently in the skits now, in another set of skits, but you know, and not another set of skits, another situation that's happening in the skits. I tell you, it's a lot of shit happening. A storyline. That's it. Another storyline happening in the skits. So, in everything that I'm telling you, I want you to listen to Tyrese one more time. I'm not going to pause it. And I want you to tell me that he is not coming at Country Wayne because Country Wayne don't give a fuck. They're not together no more. Country Wayne gonna let his baby mamas do whatever they want because guess what? They grown. He want them happy because guess what? Happy women raise happy children. Happy women raise happy children. He don't give a fuck if she move on. He don't give a fuck if her man pull up in the car that he paid for. He don't give a fuck. Because the only thing that matters to him is his children's well-being. So I'm going to play this one more time and y'all tell me who this nigga talking about.
And have always took care of mine. You gonna leave me and you want to take my life with you? That's not happening. I'm gonna fight you to the end of the earth. But as far as what mine need, they gonna have more than enough. It's not my job to take care of you and your life and go lavish your lifestyle and you decided to leave me. You're gonna sit across from your new boyfriend, your new fiance, your new husband, and be pimping off my money while this nigga laying up in something that I'm paying for and driving around in and dinners and vacations that I'm paying for? I'm not doing it. But pertaining to my child or my children, they're gonna always have more than what they need. I'm talking about those of you who are running around here broken. We're not talking.
Tell me, hold on. Tell me that he's not talking about Country Wayne and trying to make an excuse. Because I feel like, again, this is just my opinion, I feel like he might have tried to sabotage Samantha getting in that position. And I feel like Wayne would be like, well, nah, she need bread to take care of her kid and I'm going to hire her. Because that's the kind of vibes he gives off. I don't know anything in real life, but I'm just saying, that's the kind of vibes he give off. And then you want to try to make excuses, talk about because you left me, because of you, because of your actions. Get over it and deal with it and move on and grow up. How many, you know what I wonder? I feel like in Atlanta, there's all over the world, but I feel like there's a group of men who just like, they take care of their children because, again, they can't afford to, even if they're not together with the ex-wife or whatever, and they make comments about this shit. And Wayne might be in on the comments. And Tyrese is out here trying to explain himself, or, I take care of my kids, basically, but I'm not taking care of her, trying to make excuses as to why this girl got to go and get a job from one of your associates or fucking friends because she needs to subsidize her income to, again, keep her child living the life that equivalent to her father. Because he's too upset, angry, mad that she had the audacity to leave him, even though he put her out the house and changed the locks, even though he did a buttload of fucking things. Get over it. It doesn't even matter. It's over now. Get over it. It's over now. Get over it. I honestly don't care. I honestly don't care, because once y'all are divorced, it's done. We should have no more beef. That's how I feel. I just got to check the mic real quick because I touched it. We have no more beef because it's done. I'm done with you. But Tyrese is one of them that can't get past that. And hating and sabotaging, and anytime the girl comes up a little bit, he needs to just keep her down and keep her, because she didn't stay with me and deal with my shit. She deserved long suffering. You told her to get a job, she got one. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the next topic, but I just want to say, look at that. Look at that. Grow the fuck up. Before I get into the next topic, I'm going to drop this commercial, and then we will get into the whole NEyo thing, and Crytsal telling us what happened that made her realize that that NEyo was out here cheating on her. But before then, we got to pay these bills. Please don't forget to like this video while the commercial is playing, donate to the channel, all that good shit. Y'all know I love it. Thank you so much. Now, I know y'all seen it. Sorry, wrong thing. Welcome back to Jovi's Beauty School, where we now have 5, count it guys, 5 new scarf designs that we just got in. They're beautiful. They're amazing. They are so spring, summer vibes. I don't even know what to say. They're 35 inches by 35 inches. The print on these scarves are amazing. They're silk twill. They're gorgeous, and they won't be around for long. So if I were you, I would get mines ASAP. We're dropping them in batches. These are limited edition scarves, so when they sell out, y'all, they are sold out. So I need you to go get yours now. Don't call me talking about Jovi, I need one. It's too late. I don't know if they're gonna come on the next batch, okay? So go to JOVIBEAUTY.com, get your scarf, and be that girl, because you already know how we give it up. Hey y'all, I'm looking in the comments. Hey cuz, I see my cousin in the comments. Someone says Tyrese is bitter. He's still so mad that she left him. Listen, when a nigga upset, they talk about women. Oh my God. When a guy, when you leave, these niggas don't know what to do. They be fucked up for generations. I don't know why. I swear I don't know why. Leave it alone. Leave me alone. Leave her alone. Leave it alone. Grow up. Sharita said he big mad that she doesn't want to be with him. He wants her to have nothing. That's it. He wants her to have nothing. He is so fucking upset, and he will spend you got to be very careful about who you have children with. Like, seriously. Like when you see, you cannot be ignoring red flags. You know, listen, I've done it. We've all done it. But like, listen, lessons, learn from other people's mistakes so you don't have to make your own, or learn from your mistakes and don't repeat the stupid shit. Because he was a walking fucking red flag. I don't care how much he was loved. I don't care. He already showed you from what he did with the first kid. But again, a lot of times we be thinking, oh, it's a fluke. That's not how he is. That is who he is. Deal with that. That is who he is. Hi, China, Shay, Sharita, Dulce, Sunset, DC, everybody. How y'all doing? Now, we're going to move on. And what is this? This is the NEyo story. Okay, so again, this played on the Breakfast Club. So I'm gonna need to pause it. I can't let it play out. Okay, just know we can't let it play out completely because I might get hit and demonetized because they don't play. But I want to hear what the wife has to say. If you don't know, like 2 years now. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. It began from the divorce. We know about Monette. I don't even want to get into that. I have a whole Tyrese playlist. Listen, I don't even want to get into it. Okay. We know what he did. I mean, not Tyrese, a whole NEyo playlist. We know what he did previously. Okay. I don't really want to get into it because it's so much. Okay. He is so much. And again, that was the red flag. But Crytsal thought she was the come up and that she wasn't going to get the same nigga she took from Monetta. Okay. All right. And that's not what she got. All right. So then we found out right before COVID hit, probably like the week of COVID or maybe the week before COVID really hit and they put us all in lockdown. Tyrese had this lady making him pancakes, eggs, and bacon. I continue to say that. I don't know what she made him for breakfast, but she made him breakfast. She made this nigga pancakes, eggs, and bacon and sent him on his way so he could go to an interview at the local radio station, right? Because her husband is a music artist and he's going to an interview. So she fed him. She sent him on his way. And then she turned on the radio with her girlfriends, her homegirl Dre and that's how you know she dingy. Her best friend is Dre. Anyway, and she get on she's like, he's about to be on the radio. Turn it on. So they all turn on the radio and they hear on the radio that NEyo has announced that he is getting a divorce. He just left this woman 20 minutes ago, and she still got the fucking breakfast plate in the sink. Okay, they fucked last night. All right. She didn't know they was getting a divorce. He got up on his Atlanta radio station and was like, y'all know every time I knock this a ledge, and basically was like, we're getting a divorce. Then COVID hit. And then he pulled a Libra. And, I want to be home. I want to work on our marriage. Really? Because, COVID hit, people was in lockdown, in my opinion. And now all of a sudden he want to work things out. That was bullshit. That was bullshit then. It's bullshit now. I said it was bullshit. I said it was bullshit so hard, that he responded to me. It was a whole thing. Y'all know we was on site to shake. It was like ridiculous because it didn't make no sense. And she took him back because she ain't got the common sense God gave her. Like I said, that's Dre, a friend. She should have known that the minute shit was gonna pass, he was gonna get right back on the shit he was on. This was just a technical difficulty because the earth was on pause during that time, right? During that year and a half or whatever, the world was kind of on pause, right? So then we find out that she filed for divorce. Because why? Because we find out NEyo now, then, currently, that's his goal. He into the freaky deaky. Okay? Listen, I ain't judging. I'm a little freaky myself. He's into the freak. He's into the real freaky deaky. And he want to be a polygamist. and he wants 3 or 4 girlfriends. Okay, like I told you, she thought she was winning, but she lost. She lost the moment she stole somebody's husband. Can I just be real? You steal somebody's husband, life be lifing on you. Okay, so let's play this interview. Like I said, we're gonna play it in,
you know what I'm saying?
we're gonna play it in parts because, and it's on site, because I don't want to get hit by the radio station. And if the radio station does hit me, if you're watching this on a replay and this part is cut out, that's why, because the radio station attempted to hit me. But we're gonna let a little bit of this play.
And the divorce.
Well, I mean, for him, I was in peace.
Yeah.
And I'm still in peace.
Yeah.
I'm in a good place in my life right now.
What was the decision that made you say, you know what, enough's enough? I need.
Well, I'm glad at that. I do know she's on some new show. She got what she got, the house, the car, some money. And when you honestly, when you messing with the NEyos and the Tyreses of the world, that's as good as it kind of get, because we see they are selfish, effed up men. They got a lot of issues. Okay, I always say you really got to pay attention. Again, a motherfucker might still be raised right and act a fucking mess, but you really got to look at how people are raised, because that'll tell you everything you need to know about them. Tyrese already told us how he was raised. Okay. He was raised by a single mother with multiple baby daddies. He don't like or respect women. He told us this decades ago. Okay? Raven Simone told us about Tyrese, but we didn't want to listen. NEyo, kind of the same thing. Beyonce could have told you about Tyrese. Okay? I mean, not Tyrese. Beyonce could have told you about NEyo.
Need to move
Well,
on.
what's funny is it was the Breakfast Club. Y'all remember?
Why?
No, you wasn't.
So he came on a breakfast. Is that to me?
No, you wasn't here. You wasn't here.
Jesus.
So remember when y'all asked him the question?
That is Tamika Raymond. Again, she is Usher's ex-wife. She is sitting. Let me try to make this larger. She's Usher's ex-wife. She is sitting next to with Crytsal. She's the one in the green. She is also on Country Wayne skits. She's been here like a month now. You know, she's been in like a good 4, maybe 4 or 5 episodes. Do you see Usher out here mad that his ex-wife trying to get a bag? No.
Would he be okay if not knowing if his partner was cheating? He was like, I would live in a blissful bubble.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody sent me that, and it was like something in my stomach was like, something ain't right. Is that how he wants me to think? And then I found everything that I needed to find that day, and I left.
Ooh, like I said, you just gotta listen to these hoes, and they're telling themselves. NEyo just told all on himself. He wanted her to play dumb, like it wasn't happening. You know, he could have his 3 girlfriends over there. She wasn't supposed to say nothing. And if she say nothing, he just, I'm gonna leave because I already left. I already, did what I did to Monetta and all these other women. I'll do it to you too. Okay, you ain't special because you light skinned. Child.
I personally am a person that is not angry at living in a blissful bubble of ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
The truth is rarely pretty. And in this world, in this life, you have to choose your happy. So I choose to believe the truth that makes me happy, as opposed to searching for the ugly truth that's gonna mess up my happy. I even tell my
Okay, that's all I'm gonna play, because y'all ain't gonna get me hit by Hot 97. Y'all ain't gonna get Hot 97 hitting me, okay? Yeah. So, their relationship is going long, it has went and passed. I will say, unlike Tyrese, maybe that whole thing that NEyo just said, just blissful, just deal with the way what shit is, after they settled whatever, they were able to settle amicably, for the most part, because at the end of the day, he still has these children and he wants to be able to be around and raise his children. Good for him. He doesn't really want smoke with the mother of his kids, you know, Monetta, Crytsal. He know what the fuck he did. That's why when I got up and did my little soapbox and was like, NEyo is the worst motherfucker. You know, NEyo might not be the worst. I think it's Tyrese. Tyrese took the thing from NEyo. He took the baton. He took the baton from NEyo, because NEyo at least can acknowledge his shit. It's my bad, my fault. I did that. So because I did that, here, I'm not going to make your life harder. His ex before Crytsal, Monetta, we know she's on living her life, can't have no more children, but she seems happy. She moved on. She's married. They seem to co-parent okay when he's around. You know, it seems like you know, again, I don't know if he's there actively all the time, but again, he's a singer or whatever, so he travels a lot. I'll give him that. But it seems like, you know, he's just trying to do what's best for his kids. He seems like he has a decent relationship with her new husband, you know, just like with Crytsal. I think especially after the fact, when they were going through the divorce, he was like, she could go back stripping and all of this dumb shit. But after the fact, he seemed to be supportive. He's, you know, saying he's congratulating her on any accomplishments she has any accomplishments she's been doing, any shows or whatever. He's been actively like attempting to live like with no drama, okay? Or at least as little as possible, because he comprehends that he created a lot of this shit, okay? And even if he didn't create the shit, at the end of the day, y'all still have to raise these children. And y'all arguing and bickering about a relationship that has long since gone and passed it doesn't do anything. It does not do anything. Okay? And Tyrese doesn't seem to get that. But I will say NEyo seems to comprehend that. I wish the mothers well, even Crytsal. I hope she has learned a lesson from this, because when she got in this whole situation, she thought she was winning. Now she realizes she wasn't. It, you know, the image that stuck to her because of perception. Let me say perception. You know, she still has to live with that, even though now they are divorced. You know, she says, oh, she didn't steal him. Whatever, you know, that's what people think. That's how that's how the picture looks. And people are going to, even though you ended up marrying him and he cheated and had 85,000 girlfriends and all of this shit, people are still, because a little clip I did see of whatever freaking show her and Tamika Raymond are on, Tamika came to her, was like, you know, I don't really mess with you because you did what you did. You stole my husband, my homegirl boyfriend. She talking about NEyo. And I see you as a homewrecker. And I saw another clip where, you know, the girl kind of said, oh, well, ain't you a hoe? You stole somebody's husband, you know? So she, again, has to live with the ramifications of stealing this man. Even after this man trashed her and put her in a very similar situation as the one she took him from. Ain't that some karma for that ass? Girls. Anyway, let's move on. I don't think I need to pull up Instagram. Well, let me see what they got going on here. Oops. Usher. OJ Simpson has recently passed away. Last night from cancer. He passed at 76 years old. 76 years old. And people are talking about it.
Somebody like this.
I don't know why that popped up the way it popped up. People are talking about it. You know, people are very interested. I You know what I always find interesting about
somebody like this.
Oh my God, stop. You know what I always find very interesting about the whole OJ Simpson situation? So OJ Simpson's son, I guess, posted on his, what is this? Instagram, Twitter, on April the 10th. Our father, Oriental James Simpson, died in his battle with his cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. During this time of transition, his family asks that you please respect their wishes for privacy and grace. So yeah, I don't know why people are celebrating this man's death. Can I say that? I don't know. I find it weird because, again, I was around. I understand like the millennials or whatever, and they're like, you know, he killed that woman. Listen. I remember being a little kid when this trial was happening, and every Black person in America, in the world, was standing by OJ Simpson and was like, no. Was standing by OJ Simpson and Johnny fucking Cochran. Every Black person in America was cheering because we knew exactly what it was. Again, I wasn't there. I don't know if he did. He probably did. I don't know. But I know there's a lot of other people who do a lot of shit. And people are still, regardless of whatever, he did an exorbitant amount of time. They made sure to put his ass in jail for something. Okay? So, y'all, we are out here celebrating Gypsy Rose for taking out her mom. I don't understand. I don't understand where the transition went with the millennials thinking that, you know, or maybe, you know, that little generation between that happened and the Trump and these people really showing you all who they are. Y'all really thought that these people saw you as a human being. So you tried to see Nicole Simpson as a human, you know, and you tried to say, well, you know, okay, well, he probably did do it, you know, and feeling bad because you separated because, you know, we get Black guilt for everything. These people celebrate every cop who gets released from jail or not convicted or under sentenced for doing something to one of us. Again, I'm not saying I'm glad the lady passed. I'm not. I'm saying I'm not about bashing OJ Simpson. At the end of the day, he did what he did. He served time. He served that. I think they gave him about 10 years for stealing back his own items. They were looking for any reason to put him in jail for as long as possible to make him pay for that shit. So in my opinion, he paid for it. He paid for it for the rest of his life, even when he got out. So he will always be looked at and considered that. So he paid for it more than that boy who what was his name? Rodney, I don't remember. The little white boy who went when they were having a march and started shooting people and got off. He's off, and he was just shooting random fucking people because he's racist. And people were all good and great, and you know, so I don't really want to hear shit about what OJ did. Can I be real with you? I don't care. He's past now. He's gone. Let the man rest in peace and call it a day. I seen people talking about Nicole dragging him to hell. How do you know he going to hell? How do you know? If he Christian, he might have repented. That mean he going upstairs. That don't mean he going to hell. Like, who are you? A lot of people who are saying these things, especially have, in my opinion, probably did a lot worse in their lives. Probably did a lot worse to people who look like me. And they're only mad and only so mad and angry is because he took out some white woman. Anywho. And again, this is still around the same time the Rodney King and all of this shit was going on. Listen, I might be young. I might look young and fine, but I got a little bit, I've been here for a little bit. I've been here for like 40. So I seen enough. So don't tell me what you think if you weren't there. When that motherfucker got that innocent thing, black people were fucking celebrating in the street everywhere because we finally got off. Because too many of us, especially at that time, were going to jail for nothing and anything for their whole fucking lives, whether they were guilty or not. So, anyhow, I said what I said, and I stand beside it. I'm going to go to a real fast commercial break. Then I'm going to drop the link in case anybody want to come up and give me their 2 thoughts about any of our topics today. Please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are not already subscribed. What else? And please, if you can, donate to the channel. Y'all see my Cash App on the screen. Donate to the channel, super chat, super thanks in the YouTube. However you want to do it, it is thoroughly appreciated. Or go to JOVIBEAUTY.com, or you can also go to JOVIBEAUTY.com and get one of our beautiful bonnets, our dope ass scarves. I got some cups. I am making, some people ask me for the tights to go along with the sweater. I'm going to get at it this weekend. I've been very busy. I'm going to have the tights coming soon. I have some cute sweaters on there. Y'all gonna think them shits is real cute, especially the colors. Caps, caps and hats. I know y'all call it caps depending on where y'all at. And a whole plethora of things. So go to JOVIBEAUTY.com/shop and grab you something, okay? And yeah, so I'm gonna drop this commercial and then we're gonna get on with the rest of today's comments. Welcome back to Jovi's Beauty School, where we now have 5, count it guys, 5 new scarf designs that we just got in. They're beautiful. They're amazing. They are so spring, summer vibes. I don't even know what to say. They're 35 inches by 35 inches. The print on these scarves are amazing. They're silk twill. They're gorgeous, and they won't be around for long. So if I were you, I would get mine's ASAP. We're dropping them in batches. These are limited edition scarves, so when they sell out, y'all, they are sold out. So I need you to go get yours now. Don't call me talking about Jovi, I need one. It's too late. I don't know if they're gonna come on the next batch, okay? So go to JOVIBEAUTY.com, get your scarf, and be that girl, because you already know how we give it up. Somebody send you some shit. Like, what the fuck? Anywho, let me jump into these comments. I didn't even post a link. That comment just threw me off. Anyway, Sharita said she agreed he's a walking red flag. Thank you, China. She's a new subscriber. She said he did his first wife so dirty. She's half Jewish. Can't even take her kids to Israel because he accused her of trying to kidnap the kids. Said he only married her to keep her in the country. This is Tyrese. I'm glad. Let me say this. I am so glad that women, by astronomical numbers, are opening up their eyes and are able to see shit for what it is. Get to see other people's stories, get to acknowledge that, that wasn't a good choice. That wasn't a good decision. The way he did her, he's going to do you. Those kids are Jewish, mind you. If a woman in the Jewish religion, y'all know I live in Crown Heights, Brooklyn, it's not the man who has to be Jewish. It's the woman, because the woman, the ones who brings the children into the world, the women, you know, have to be Jewish, right? A Jewish woman can have babies with someone who is not Jewish. A Jewish man, for his children to be Jewish, the woman has to be Jewish, or she has to become, you know, become Jewish, right? That just sounds crazy to me. Again, so he's mad that she don't want him no more. So he want to throw a wrench in his own daughter, connecting with her Jewish roots, traveling anywhere outside the continental United States. Why? Because it might make the child happy. Why? Because it's something that the mother wants to do for the child. So let me fuck it up and say my kid can't get a passport because I'm mad. Please. She said she's sick of NEyo weird head self. She said these bald dudes are something else. That's a red flag too. That's a red flag. The baldies is a red flag. How? I got about 10 years on you. And that happened when I was like 12. You were like 2. Let me see. So I was 14. That means you were like 3 or 4. No shade, but I'm just saying. No shade, but I'm just saying. You were like 4. Cussed out because I felt NEyo was clout chasing by dating a nurse. I don't think comparing Gypsy situation. Why? They both killed somebody. Why? They both killed somebody close to them. Out of that, they're both are domestic situations. They both, neither of them went and took out a stranger or something. They took out somebody who was close to them at the time. How? Y'all want to celebrate what she did to her mama? Again, I'm not saying it's cool. I understand that her mama was, you know, doing crazy shit, but like y'all like literally were celebrating this girl coming home from taking her mama out. We talking about it. We following it. We know she done left her new boyfriend, the new husband already. It's been like a month or 2. She said it was right around that time. It was around the LA riots. It was crazy out here back then. Like I said, I was 14. I just looked up the time. I was probably 13, honestly, because my birthday is at the end of the year. So it happened in 94. I was 13 because I was 13. I was 13 most of the year. So I was like 13. I remember that shit going ham. And Black people all over the world. Just like, listen, well, shit, everybody else get free. Kyle Rittenhouse, thank you so much. Yes. And they are out here celebrating. Okay. So don't tell me nothing about me not caring about what the fuck happened with OJ Simpson. I don't care. Stop asking me to be better than you. Stop asking me to be better than you are. Fuck that. Yes, that's the wife. Thank you. She said, shit, they may be in hell too. That's what I'm saying. Listen, the man has passed. He was a great football player. I personally believe he suffered for 30 fucking years. He suffered more than Kyle. They took all of his money. They took everything he had. They still locked his ass up. He paid his debt. All right? He dead now. Let him be dead. You can't, but you won't take away all why he was old, why he was the juice. Can't take that shit away. She said white supremacy took a L, and that's why all the black people were like, yes. Changing the justice system since then is it really was a pivot case. Yeah. She said, yes, they were. I remember. That's all I'm saying. She said she 50. She remember. Like, I remember I was a kid. I was going into high school. Like, what the fuck? When the hell exactly did this happen? It says 1994. I'm about to tell you exactly. June 12th. So I was still 13. I was waiting to go into, by June 12th, I was still in the 8th grade. I remember that shit. Everybody does. I was in the 8th grade. It was palpable how people felt. It was. So now I look at it. Now, when you hear, especially when you hear black people be like, oh, he's so guilty. It wasn't even about that. A lot of them are guilty. Stop trying to be better than people who ain't trying to be better than you. Stop. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to sit here and be like, well, he deserved to die because he, like, listen, a lot of people, if that's the case, a lot of people deserve it, but they not. They here. They senators. They out here doing a bunch of shit. I understand. I understand why. Again, I feel like they had to like take your mom out. Is, to me, is crazy, but she felt trapped. I comprehend that, but I can't get past the celebration. Why y'all, like, when she came out, how it was such a like fangirl shit. Like, do y'all secretly hate y'all moms? She said, hey, Shirley, I hope you got your cup. I hope you sipping out that bitch right now, guru. She said, why is dark-skinned brothers so horribly immature and worthless and controlling? I don't know. Because they let other people's perception of them create who they are. Right? Jody. He allowed himself to be a Jody, and he just don't want to grow up. I don't know. It's not our job to figure it out, honestly. As women, it's not our job to figure what the fuck. It's our job to make sure we're good, we're okay, we build ourselves, we put ourselves in the best situation we could be in for ourselves and our children, and just in case you have them, and be the best person you can be. So when Mr. Right for you shows the fuck up, y'all are compatible. She said she love her mug. Ew. I'll get y'all mugs. Go to JOVIBEAUTY.com and get your mug. I have mine's in the it's in the sink right now. I would show it to y'all. It's in the sink. I use my mug. She said, DC says she need to grab that coffee mug. She keep forgetting to get it. It's so cute. I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I said I'm going this weekend. I'm going to design the tights or the jeggings, leggings, whatever, and a cute little t-shirt sort of thing, or like, I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. I call myself a Generation Z. Millennials, actually, they don't count us. They count them people from 1982. I was born in 1980. So some people call me a millennial. So but I consider myself a Generation X. I don't consider myself, but I'm at that year where I guess I'm both, but I associate more mind-wise with Generation X, I believe, than the millennials. I don't know. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. She said we watched The Verdict in class in the 5th grade. That's what I'm saying. Stop. Like, people were what? She said I was an adult and it was everywhere. She said the first wife was a mixed woman they talk about Tyrese, from England with a Jewish mom. So she was Jewish. Her mom was Jewish. She was Jewish. It's a thing to take your Jewish kid to Israel, to certain places. And I just know this because I'm from, I'm from Crown Heights. The fuck? The home of Jews. Before they started moving to Williamsburg, we the home of Orthodox, okay? Half my block is Orthodox, okay? So I know they send them kids away. That's what they do. They go and visit, they go learn who they are. Tyrese is just a bitter nigga. It's a lot of them out there. It's a lot. I know a lot of them. I personally know a lot of them. But like the bitterness of it all, and again, it's nothing to think about on you, right? For us, you cannot rationalize it. Like with certain, I think a lot of people be wanting to like, but if I say it this way, maybe they'll understand. They don't care. Tyrese knows that he is causing these issues for his children. He doesn't care because he's more concerned with himself and how he's feeling and him being rejected by these women. They don't want him no more. They like, listen, I can't deal with the crazy. I can't deal with you being Jody in real life. I can't deal. I don't want to. My name is not Yvette. I'm not going to stand by my man. I'm not. I can't deal with your tantrums. I can't deal with your abuse. You don't have to. I'm so happy that women are really starting to wrap their mind around the fact that we don't have to. You don't have to no more. Because they watch women, their mothers, or if their mother had a man, I don't know, people around them just dealing with bullshit, because at those times, women had to. You had no choice. Now women have choices, and they're angry because they don't choose you. And instead of realizing that and realizing that you are the fucking problem, Tyrese will go into the old folks' home, be the old angry man in the old folks' home, and not understand why his children don't come and visit him. It'll be because they mama puts shit in their head, not all the shit he has done. No, can't even see that. But that's okay. It's not our jobs to fix crazy men like that. It's our jobs to make sure that people like that die out. AKA, they don't reproduce. Let them be angry and dysfunctional and fuck up their own lives. That's why women are out here talking about they don't want to get married right now. We talk about the 4B, the West 4B movement. Women have been saying that. Y'all been in my comments, a lot of y'all, for years saying y'all I ain't have sex. I'm celibate. I don't even want to date them. Yo, and they wonder why. Because look, get married for why? To be in a situation like this with a crazy nigga who want to lock you out with my house? No. Have babies? Why? So a man could get in his emotions and say your kid can't go to Israel. You know, your Jewish child can't go to Israel because he mad you don't want to fuck him no more. Date why? For them to try to tell you or try to convince you they aren't who exactly the fuck they show you they are. They will show you they are later in life. Why? You don't have to. Or look at all the lessons we are seeing all over the place. Learn from that. Because to be attached to a crazy nigga like Tyrese for the rest of your life, it's not 18 years. This nigga gonna drive her. His goal is to just fuck these women up. Why? Because they don't want him. Because they not willing to stick beside him and take his abuse. We got a donation. Thank you, Wellness. I love your name. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your donation. It is thoroughly appreciated. Like I said, please donate to the channel. Cash App. My Cash App is going across the screen. Super Chat, all that good stuff. It is really, really appreciated. Thank y'all so much for your support. She said it was crazy. If the internet existed back then, it would have been hell. It would have been crazy. She said it messed up part is he might not even have done it. Yeah, we don't know. I don't know. I ain't gonna say he did, he didn't. I don't know. I wasn't there. I know the glove don't fit. You must or quit. That's what Johnny Cochran said. I remember that. We used to come home and watch the court case. I remember this shit. It was in because by the time the court and everything came around, I was in the 9th grade. We used to come home. That's back when we used to watch the news and be watching this shit like, what the world? That's how we knew Johnny Cochran was that man. She said, never thought he did it, especially after all of that. She said he can burn in hell. She said Shay said they allowed y'all to watch the trial in class. I wasn't born until 1993, but I learned about like it's real. Like when I say the shift, like the burn in hell part, you know, sorry, Shirley. But that was what the white people were saying. Ain't near black person in America was not riding with OJ Simpson. I'm telling you. Not one. Every news network, I had cable back then. Every news network, MTV, all of them. Every black person was riding. There was riots there was celebrations in the street all over America when he was found innocent. Shay said they get ticked off because I'm 31 with no desire to marry or have kids. I was told I'm going for disobeying God. Like these men aren't worthy. They aren't worthy. And and you know what? It started with the women opening their eyes about religion. It started with that. Because once you open your eyes on religion, you cannot rationally make an excuse for the shit that we were dealing with before, that our grandparents were dealing with before, where religion was used to abuse and control women. After you got out of that, yes, you can't rationalize we can't rationalize watching women be abandoned by men all over the place and with babies and thinking that we want to. You can't rationalize that. You can't rationalize what's happening with Samantha Gibson currently and think someone want to get married, period. Especially to these men, majority of them giving screaming amounts of red flags. The shit is screaming. You can't rationalize that. You just can't. Thank you, Wells. I appreciate you, girl. Or God, I don't know. Hey, Stacy, thank you for them euros, girl. She said, how does America feel about OJ's passing? I don't know. Some people are making fun. Some people are, but I'm on the side of he dead now. He suffered it. He went to jail. Not for that, but for that. Not for that, but for that. They took everything he had, everything he ever gonna have. They took his, the motherfucker couldn't go to McDonald's without people ready to attack him. So, it's done. That's how I feel. It's done. Personally, all the burning hells and shit, I don't think it's necessary. That's just my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Because like I said, they ain't telling Ryan, and again, I'm tired. Stop me trying to be the better person. That Kyle Rittenhouse boy got walking around these streets, gotten away with murder, and nobody says nothing. They cheering him on. And they're gonna be forever until he old and gray. So I don't want to hear nothing about OJ Simpson. Let the man die. That's how I feel. Let the man die. Okay. She says Tyrese has a lot of issues. That's why we have to start paying attention as women, because a lot of times we get caught up in our emotions. We get caught up in good dick. We get caught up in dumb shit. But you have to pay attention. We have to start really fuck it. Nope. You got to really start paying attention, because Tyrese is a walking red flag. A lot of these men are walking red flags. But for some reason, you think it can't happen to you. There's thousands of women posting damn near every day on TikTok, on YouTube, on whatever, telling you how it happened, and they thought the exact same fucking thing. And on top of that, the women who think, oh, it could never happen to me because, I'm special or I got good pussy or whatever. Those are the women it happened to. Pay attention. She said he is crazy, delusional, a narcissistic crybaby. 1000%. She said, oh, OJ Simpson did his time. We were all glad he got off until he started running his mouth and wrote that book. They were all write books. The fucking Ku Klux Klan leader wrote a book. Like, he needed to write a book. He ain't had no money. They sued his ass for everything he had. All that NFL money, all of that Wheaties money, gone. She said, yup, the teacher had us roll out the TV and watch the trial and verdict. She said, we didn't care. We knew he did it, allegedly. People stopped in the street to watch the verdict. It was a time, y'all. That's what I'm saying. It was a time. Faith Evans? Girl, don't tell me that, because if that happened, it's connected to Diddy, allegedly. If don't tell me that shit. Did that just happen? Maybe Faith knows some shit and willing to say some shit so she don't have to pay that piece of shit any more alimony. Hello. Why would Faith Evans get shot? Oh my God. Don't tell me that. Today? Okay, y'all know I'm a 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4 kind of person. What would a damn near 50-year-old lady get shot for? That would not involve her recently ex-husband, who is currently on the chopping block right next to Diddy, standing beside him when she got paid that nigga alimony. And Faith done known everybody for about 30 years. Child, Faith, in my opinion, allegedly, if Faith got shot, I ain't seen it myself, y'all told me. It's because she was about to go to them federales. And she knows a lot of shit. All right. Kiana said, I feel black men should have peeped game since then, how America felt about them and changed how they move and gotten their act together. But alas, that is not to be. Sigh. Listen, we like I kept saying, we cannot. That's them. Leave them and their male podcasts who don't help them actually build who they are to their foolishness. Okay, we are worried about ourselves. You would think it's been a million you would think with these men, but men aren't that logical. Could we deal with that? I know religion taught us that they were logical leaders and shit. Men ain't got the common sense God gave them. I'm be real with you. They're not that logical. You're right. They should have seen, they should have thought. Women saw certain things, realized certain things, and started changing aspects, started getting their education, started being out here, started taking care of themselves, started putting themselves in better positions. Now, I'm not just talking about black women, I'm talking about women in general. These men seem to cry and whine and want women to fix their fucking problems, like always. And women are like, you're a human being too. I'm a human. I know we're according to them, we're like subhuman or some shit. I don't know. Women, black people, everybody, we're like subhuman. But nonetheless, if they choose to continue to be who they are, more women are again going to choose to go without, be cool with it, just not, because it's nothing. It seems to be just from our analysis here at the beauty school, just the shit we be watching. It seems to take heavy L's, and we seem to be the one who always are getting it, or always are getting and taking these L's. because these men will make every sort of reason and excuse to not be accountable for whatever. Even they own the damn children they harass you to bring into this world. I don't give a shit who he killed. Roxy? The intent was for him to take as much people who were Black appreciative out of here, who were supporting Black lives out of here. Somebody said, R.I.P. OJ. People don't understand that she was dealing with shady people, including Kris Jenner, and was on that. If his kids believe him, why is the public still thinking he is guilty? That is true. That is true. I thought that when they said he was surrounded by his kids and his grandkids, I think they might know a little more and can see it outside of a Black versus white thing. And she's just the blonde white victim. But again, I wasn't there. She said, I'm in North Carolina, and when that young Caucasian boy piled the Black church, they took him to a Burger King, but they glad OJ did. That's what I'm talking about. That too. There you go. That too. They took him to fucking Burger King. Oh. I don't care if OJ liked Black people. That had nothing to do with the price of tea in China. Michael Jordan don't like Black people, and y'all always buying them damn Jordans. That don't mean anything. What does that have to do? He don't have, is him liking Black people and the effect and these white people going after him and, going at, trying to put that on all Black people and all this crazy shit has nothing to do with the price of tea in China. Him liking Black people doesn't change the fact that his Black ass got caught up because he was Black and the closest thing to her. I don't care because he's stupid and don't understand what the side his bread is buttered on. That doesn't change nothing. Let me tell you, these white people don't care. White people ain't gonna be like, oh, well, he like Black people. So no, you're white. That's all they give a fuck about. At a gas station. That sound like some Diddy setup to me. I said what I said. Had to retract that. It says she got popped at the gas station because Diddy has not proven to y'all, based off of all the accusations, that he can't get a motherfucker shot in their car after Biggie and Pac. Sure, you're right. Allegedly, though. But we'll keep going. She says, Shirley, girl. She says, someone go check on Khloe Kardashian that lost 3 daddies in one lifetime. I'm tired of y'all. Y'all is sick. I love y'all though. Ooh, you have a salmon omelet? That sounds delicious. I love when I have leftover salmon, because my daughter loves salmon. That's the only fish she will eat without arguing. I always I always add the next morning. I always try to make some scrambled eggs. I don't like cheese in my eggs, except for if I'm eating a bacon, egg, and cheese, which is weird. Anyway, I always put leftover salmon in my eggs, child. That shit is delicious. It's delicious. Okay. All right, yes. When you get more info, please let me know. Anywho, let me see. She said, thank you so much for the super chat. Stacy said, Khloe Kardashian, you lost another daddy. Y'all are crazy, but I love y'all. She did, didn't she? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Okay, we're gonna get out of here because, like I said, I have an event to go to in a couple of hours, and I kind of gotta get ready. Well, you know, I'm trying to do a facial and shit. Anyway, I will be posting my event on Instagram, maybe even on YouTube. I might post a YouTube video as well. I will definitely be posting on Instagram. I will definitely be posting on Twitter. It's supposed to be a really good event, so I'm excited about it. It's like one of, like, since COVID started, this is like one of the first brand events that I've been to since COVID started, and I'm very excited because I feel we're getting back to normal, and I feel like, you know, we're making leeway and people are noticing us, and I'm getting hit up a lot for collaborations and like going to certain events. So we outside. Okay, we outside. And I'm outside today. When I show y'all my fit, y'all gonna be like, bitch, who you think you is? I'm that girl. Y'all already know. So when you see my fit on IG, just say, bitch, who you think you is? Okay? Because anywho, I'm gonna get out of here and I'll see y'all later. No, depending on how I feel after the event and I get home, I might come up depending on how I feel. But if not, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all already know the vibes, 12 noon Eastern. I really appreciate and I love all of you. Don't forget to hit up JOVIBEAUTY.com. That's JOVIBEAUTY.com/shop and go get you one of our beautiful bonnets, one of our eloquent fucking silk scarves. Them things are freaking beautiful, okay? Yeah, so I appreciate you. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden. Y'all already know the vibes because there's no other way to live it.